Welcome to lesson 2.1, part 1, or part 2, excuse me. So today we're going to talk about reflections across x equals a number and y equals a number. So what we're going to do is reflect 2, 3. So let's graph 2, 3 across y equals 1. Y equals 1 is a horizontal line, and so it's going to be right here. Y is 1. And then that's a straight line over this line right here. Y equals 1. And so what we're going to do is count the distance. So how far away is this line, the point from the line? 2 spaces. So then to graph the reflection, we move 2 spaces away from the line. And that's my reflection point. And that point is to -1. So my reflection of 2, 3 across y equals 1 is -1. Okay, so let's go into the shapes. So now we're going to graph these shapes. So all you have to do is find the distance from each point to the line and then count that many spaces away from the line. So for example, for this first one, I have ABC, triangle ABC. And so remember, you have to label your points because if you don't, then you don't know which point is which, and that does matter. And so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces to y equals 4, and this is 2 spaces, and this is 5 spaces. So now what we're going to do is count from this line the same amount of spaces away from it. So 1, 2, that's going to be C prime. B is 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, B prime, and A is 5, A prime. So now this is my new graphed image. So remember, when you're finding the reflection across a line, you just have to count the distance the shape is from the line and then graph it. So let's go to the next one. So a rectangle ABCD. So we're going to figure out how far away each one of these are from y equals -3, from this line. So we're going to count. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces, and then B is 8 spaces. So from this line, we're going to count 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So C and D. So this is C prime and D prime. And then A and B are 8 spaces. So 4, 5, 6, 7. We went off the graph just a little bit, sorry. B prime, A prime. Okay, and then I'm going to draw my image. So that is a reflection across y equals -3. So again, you're just finding the distance from the shape to the line and then graphing from the same distance away. So now let's go back to x equals a number. So now we're going to reflect 2, 3 across x equals -1. So x is -1 is right here. This is going to be a vertical line, so it's going to go straight up and down. Okay, so we are going to graph 2, 3. So let's find 2, 3 right here and find its reflection point. So essentially we're asking how many spaces away is it from the line. So 1, 2, 3. So we're going to move 1, 2, 3 spaces, and so our new point, our reflection point, the y value stays the same, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, -4. Okay, so our reflection across the x-axis, our x value will change, and reflection across the y-axis, our y value changes. So now let's open up to the thing. So we're going to reflect across x equals 2, which is right here. So if you notice, the shape is going through the reflection point, so the shape is going to flip over the line. So we have A, B, and C. So A is 1 point, one distance away on this side. So A prime is going to be right here. Okay, C is 2 distance away from the line, so it's going to be 2 distances away over here. And then B is 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is B prime. So our reflection looks like this. And if you think about it, you literally just flip the whole image over that line. Okay, and then our last one, so we have A, B, and C, and we're crossing x equals -3, which is right here. So B is 2 spaces, so I'm going to move 2 spaces for B. So that's B prime. D is the same distance, 1, 2, so 1, 2, D prime. Okay, C is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So C prime is right here, and A prime is right here. Oh, that's an ugly rectangle. Okay, so that is the reflection of rectangle ABCD over x equals -3. So that's it for lesson 2.1, part 2. Bye.